In the autumn of 1993, a man named Caleb Monroe vanished. No body, no blood, just a journal and a key to a hotel that no longer exists. Hashapur's Dottu. He was a travelling journalist known for writing about abandoned places, ghost towns, and forgotten folklore. But he wasn't chasing a story this time. The story was chasing him. It started with a letter. No return address. Just a sentence written in red ink. Room 717 is finally open. Me found at Warren Hotel, on a faded road in Vermont, hidden behind twisted trees and fog that never lifted. No one had checked in for over 2 decades. Yet, the door was unlocked. An old woman stood behind the reception desk, pale skin, cloudy eyes, as if she hadn't blinked in years. "Checking in," she rasped. "There's only one room left. Room 717. Caleb asked if there was Wi-Fi. The woman laughed, a brittle, broken sound. "You won't need it where you're going." He took the key. The elevator groaned as it rose, floor by floor, slow, reluctant, as if the building itself didn't want him to arrive. Floor 5, 6, 7. The hallway was lined with portraits, dozens of them, but all the faces were scratched out, claw marks. Human or not, the carpet was soaked, not with water, with something darker, thicker. He stepped carefully, but the floorboards moaned beneath him. Room 717 waited at the end of the hall. It pulsed, almost as if it were breathing. He unlocked the door, and the air inside was colder than ice. There was no bed, no lamp, just a chair and a floor-to-ceiling mirror. He saw himself, but the reflection was wrong. It moved slower. It blinked when he didn't. Then it smiled and whispered, "Welcome home." He turned. No one behind him. But when he looked back, the mirror was gone. Only a wall. Smooth and warm, like skin. He tried the door. Locked. He shouted. Nothing. The hallway outside was silent, except for the elevator. It was moving, coming up. He backed into the corner of the room. The walls began to close in. Not metaphorically, literally. The room was shrinking. And then he heard the voices. Low, mumbling. Hundreds of them. Behind the walls, whispering his name. Caleb, stay. You're part of us now. Suddenly, a door appeared on the ceiling, with light pouring down. He climbed the chair, desperate, clawed at it, begging, praying. But when he opened the door, he was back, in the same room. Chair, mirror. Nothing changed, except his reflection was gone. He turned in circles, but now the room had 4 mirrors. Each one showed a different version of him. Older, colder, bleeding, screaming. He screamed, But it didn't echo. Instead, the reflection screamed back and reached out. It touched the glass, and so did Caleb. And just like that, they switched places. His reflection walked out of the room, and Caleb was trapped in the mirror. A week later, a maid found the door ajar. There was no guest, just a notebook on the floor. One line, repeated hundreds of times. I walked away from myself. I walked away from myself. I walked away. The Warren Hotel was demolished in 1995. But some say room 717 still exists. Not on this plane, but between them. Some say if you say room 717 3 times in a broken mirror, you'll hear knocking and a whisper inviting you in. Because once you're inside, you can't leave. The 717